The Kiss That Missed. What do you see on the cover? A horse, a knight, a boy. Once upon a Tuesday, the king was in a hurry as usual. "Good night," he said, and blew his son a royal kiss. Mwah. What do you see in this picture? He's the king and he's the prince. The prince was holding a storybook. He is the royal kiss. Mwah. Oh, it missed. The young prince watched it rattle around the room, then bounce out of the window and into the night. The kiss rattled around the room and bounced out of the window into the night. The prince told the queen, "He is the queen." The queen told the king, and the king had a quick word with his loyal knight. He is the knight. "Follow that kiss," he squawked. The knight mounted his horse. He didn't look like he's in a good position. Eventually, and galloped off in hot pursuit until they came to the wild wood. Wild creatures with wild eyes, too much hair, and very bad manners lived here. Ooh, it looks like a scary place. It was dark, it was smelly, it was snowing. Is it snowing? Wow. They were not alone. Can you see some animals here? What does this one look like? Maybe a bear? How about this one? Maybe an owl? How about this one? Look like a wolf. There were bears with long claws and growly roars, swooping owls of all shapes and sizes, and a pack of hungry wolves with dribbly mouths. Oh, what are these? Wolf. How about these? Owls. Eek! Squeaked the knight, and then, suddenly, what happened? What do you think will happen? With a sparkle, the royal kiss came floating by. The royal kiss came floating by, and in turn said good night to everyone. Good night, good night. Bears stopped being growly. Owls stopped being swoopy. Wolves stopped being dribbly. And before you could say big hairy toes, they all settled down for a good night's sleep. Ooh, after they got the kiss, all the animals looked so happy, and they wanted to have a good sleep. So the knight and his faithful horse sat down on a wrinkly old tree trunk to rest. The wrinkly old tree trunk twished, and slowly rose into the air, above the woods and into the clouds. Is it a old tree trunk? What does it look like? Wow! At last, they found themselves staring into a pair of giant nostrils. A dragon with this lot would be nice for breakfast eyes leered greedily at them. Yummy, yummy. Suddenly, what happened? With a sparkle, the royal kiss came floating by and flew right up the dragon's nose. Oh, the royal kiss came floating by and flew right up the dragon's nose. He sat up, sniffed, and blinked. Slowly, he opened his mouth, took a deep breath, and sneezed. Achoo! Hang on, he said, as they tumbled through the trees. Come back, he puffed as he lumbered after them. Oh, the knight caught the royal kiss finally. I want to pick you up and... What does the dragon want to do to the knight and horse? Kiss you good night. Oh, the dragon looked so nice. Slowly, they all made their way back to the castle. Oh, the dragon was going with them. That night, the prince was happy, the queen was happy, and the king promised to stop always being in a hurry. Here's the kiss, yeah? They all look very happy. He made sure everyone was comfortable and slowly read them a bedtime story from beginning to end. So the king is no longer being in a hurry. So he was reading a bedtime story to the prince, and the dragon and the wild animal and the horse, they were all listening and fell asleep. Did he finish the story? Almost. And that's the end. I really like this story because it really tells how powerful love is.